Pro Tour is a Magic the Gathering tournament that is run several times a year, normally whenever a new set or product is released. It is the highest place that any sort of professional player can reach. It's like the FA Cup in football, the Super Bowl in American football, the sports event of sport. And any player that can get on here is probably going to be at the top of their game. Pro Tours normally use different formats, normally a constructed and a limited one, although through time that's changed, sometimes just being constructed, sometimes just limited, and there's normally been multiple a year. At the minute they run 4 a year. They will use a couple of rounds of constructed and a couple of rounds of limited. The next one this weekend, Pro Tour Magic Origins, is going to use draft and standard format. This will change next time. It might be modern or legacy or sealed. The first Pro Tour was in February 1996, held in New York, and was called the Black Lotus Pro Tour. It came up with an idea after the Nationals that they wanted more of a central tournament. There were several more run that year. At one point we had 7 a year. At the minute now they run 4 a year. The Pro Tour normally has a cash prize money. The first Pro Tour, the total payout to all winning players was about $30,000. This year it's going to be about $250,000. Normally about $40,000 to the top player. So clearly playing Magic now is much more profitable than it was back then. Each Pro Tour is divided into 3 days: the Friday, Saturday and the Sunday. On the Fridays all players meet and they play 8 rounds. This time at Magic Origins it's going to be 3 rounds of draft followed by 5 rounds of standard. From then, players with a certain number of losses go away and come back. The rest of the players come back the next day and do exactly the same. These first 2 days are Swiss, so everyone plays in every round. After the second day, the top 8 players will go into the Sunday. That will be a single elimination, where then they'll go through a semi-final, quarter-final, final format for the top position. Getting in the top 8 is the best place you can be as a Magic player at any time. Any player who gets in this top 8 is revered, with players who make it multiple times ending up in the Magic Hall of Fame. If you're not able to go to a Pro Tour, they're normally held in different cities all around the world, each different event. You can watch it on a live stream. You can go to the Wizards website to watch a live stream when it's streaming throughout the day. And if you can't watch it for work or whatever reason, you can normally watch the YouTube catch-ups. There were a couple of videos, one normally of the whole day's matches, then some of certain feature matches, and then a whole highlights, which will also show you where each players are, so you know who to root for and where they are, how they're doing. Okay, so if you're looking to get on Pro Tour yourself, there are a couple of ways you can do it. The first way is going to a Pro Tour qualifier. There will be several of these running up to each Pro Tour, so they'll run all over the place, so you can check the Wizards website to find out the one closest to you. Another way is going to a Grand Prix. These are basically like giant Magic conventions. We'll go through what a Grand Prix is in a different video. But by playing in the main event of one of those and ending in the top 4 or top 8 if it's so big, you get an invitation to go on the Pro Tour. The other 2 ways is of course ending top 8 in the previous Pro Tour, or being in the gold or platinum of the players clubs with your pro points. We're going to assume if you're watching this video, that's not you. That's about all you need to know. Hopefully this has been quite informative if you're quite new and don't know what's going on this weekend and why everyone's so excited. Early next week we will do a quick video summarising what happened over the Pro Tour, what you should be watching out for, and what we've learnt about the new set Origins. We'll also do other videos on Grand Prix, the World Tournaments, Pro Tour qualifiers, and all different things as we get closer to those events in the future. Hopefully you'll keep watching, and we'll see you then.
Let's speak.